So before I get started, I want to apologize for the background noise. Please just ignore it. I have a fan-like system behind me of computers. So if you want to make a copy of the Google form, simply click on the link and then open it up. It's going to give you an option to make a copy. So select make a copy, and this will put a copy in your Google Drive. From there, you'll want to make any changes that you feel necessary. And on this particular activity, you really shouldn't have any, but I want to show you how to do that. So if I wanted to make a change, I could select it, and maybe I want to change this answer to 1 point or 3 points. I'm going to choose answer key, and then I can adjust the points on the right-hand side. I can also give feedback if I want to give feedback to the students. Once I'm done, I simply click out of it and move on to the next question. For myself, if I want to view responses, I can also go up to the cogwheel in the top right corner and go to settings. From there, I can make changes in my general area, or I can come over to quizzes and I can make some adjustments in there as well. For example, if I want them to have feedback immediately after they submit the assignment, I could select that, and that would give them feedback immediately. I can also allow them to see missed questions, correct answers, and point values. Once I'm done making changes, I click save, and those changes will be there. To share this with students, I do not want to share this link. This is the link that allows me to edit this test or this assignment, so I do not want to give them this link. What I want to do is go up to the top right corner and select preview. It looks like an eyeball to me, but it's a little icon that says preview. From there, this is what the test is going to look like for the students. So I'm going to copy this URL, and I can paste it in my Google Classroom, or I can share it through email, however I want to share it. If you are unable to do that and you need to give them a web address that they need to type out, you're going to open a new tab after you've copied your URL, and you can use a URL shortener. I'm going to use goo.gl, and there's other ones like bit.ly and some different ones as well. Once it opens, I'm going to paste my URL into the area where it tells me to paste it and choose shorten URL. It will give me a shortened URL that I can copy. I can then write this on the board for students to copy. It is case sensitive, so make sure that you note that to your students, because they will not be able to find it if they do not, example, put the capital E or the lowercase o. So I just share it with my students, and when they get there, it'll look like this, and then they can take the test. Once students are done with the test, you're going to go back to your edit copy. You'll find this in your Google Drive. It'll be a purple icon, and then you're going to go to responses. From there, you're going to see all of your responses from all of your students. So if you have multiple classes, you might want to consider making multiple copies for those classes. And then you can rename that on the top left corner. So I can rename this to say 3 through 5. Maybe I might put first period and then 3 through 5 up there on the top left corner for myself. I can also click on create spreadsheet, and it's going to ask me how I want to create the spreadsheet. There's some changes you can make there, but you don't need to. So just click create. And then it will show all of the responses of my students when they submitted their activity. It shows score, but because some of them you're going to have to read to give them the grade, then you may not have a score show up there, an actual percentage. But if it was an ABC true false kind of test, then it would score it for you. So that's how you manage it within your Google spreadsheet. And you can see it's very easy to use, and hopefully you'll enjoy it.